Yeah, hello. I told you that I will be coming here to talk about biochemistry. As a biochemist, and a good one at that, I'll be telling you some things you need to know about this course biochemistry. Some people have actually studied the course, but they didn't have passion for it. They don't like it. I've heard people saying, where can I work? Where can the course take me? When you really understand this course, you will know that biochemistry is life. Yes, it's not a professional course, but you are going to make a whole lot out of it if you have passion for it. I have been there. It wasn't actually the course I wanted to enter. It wasn't the course I wanted to study, but I eventually found myself into studying it. And along the line, I fell in love with the course because the course have a relationship with life existence. Yes, when I tell you it have a relationship with life existence, it's a course that is a vast field. It's a vast field. It's a vast field that studies the chemical processes within the living organisms. Yes, chemical processes within people. Some people ask, what is biochemistry? Biochemistry, when you look at it, it combines chemistry, it combines biology, it combines physics, and other sciences to help you understand life processes. It is. When you look at biochemistry again, you see that biochemistry examines the structures, the function, when you talk about the structure, function, and interactions of biomolecules. The biomolecules we know. You know some of the biomolecules. You know the protein, yes. You know the carbohydrates. You know the lipids. You know the nucleic acids. Any of the molecules you can think of. That's what it also studies. It shows, it examines this thing individually. Then when you look at the key areas of biochemistry, like I told people, there are key areas in biochemistry. That's when you now look, we talk about metabolism. What is metabolism? Is the ability, when you talk about metabolism, the study of these chemical reactions that sustain life. There are chemical reactions in the body that sustain life. Includes energy metabolism and energy production, the biosynthesis, the breakdown of molecules. When I was doing a quick recap, I was talking about breakdown of molecules when you eat carbohydrate, how is it broken down to your system? When you eat what's it called, protein, fat and oil, how is it broken down? That's the synthesis, the breakdown. I'm not talking of synthesis, I'm talking about the breakdown of these molecules. That is metabolism. Then enzymes. You also fall in love with enzymes. I'm talking about the key areas in biochemistry. The enzymes, they are catalysts. They are the enzymes that catalyze the biochemical reactions crucial for life processes. That enzyme. When it's time to talk about enzyme, just listen. You so much which enzyme acts on this and is still working, which enzyme acts on this particular compound and is still working. You so much hear so many enzymes that act on which or out of which. Then biochemical structures and function. Biochemistry will tell you the biochemical, understanding how biomolecules like the protein I've mentioned, the carbohydrate, the DNA, the RNA. You know that DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. We have ribonucleic acid, RNA. So you know it. Then you talk about signal transductions. I don't know how many of you have heard of signal transduction, how these cells in the body communicate and respond to signals. Biochemistry will tell you all about. But when you now come to application of biochemistry, biochemistry is applied in so many fields. Let's take for instance the medicine. Biochemistry informs disease understanding. You don't know that? Biochemistry will help you to understand this disease, inform disease, understand, so you will know it. Then it will help in diagnosis, it will help in treatment. Yes, if you have passion for it, you get to understand how biochemistry inform disease understanding. If you have passion, then when you talk about biotechnology, biochemistry have an application in biotechnology. Application of what's it called, biochemical principles for product like pharmaceuticals. All the pharmaceutical products, you'll be hearing how you will use the knowledge of biochemistry in this field, the biofuels and more. Then when you talk about nutrition, is in nutrition, understanding these biochemical processes, it tells you the kind of diets that you will want. Understanding their biochemical processes, the one that have the higher molecular structure, what it will do in your body. So when you have to talk about nutrition, biochemistry will help you to digest nutrition and know what it entails when it comes to diet and health. That is when you have passion. Then when you talk about importance of biochemistry, like I told you, is life. When I tell you biochemistry is life, understanding biochemistry will help you to understand life processes. It will tell you how living organisms work at their molecular level. I like using that word, molecular level. How these living organisms work at a molecular level. Yes. Then in advancements of health and technology, if you go to many research institutes now, they are looking for a biochemist because they know all these things. Biochemist, a seasoned biochemist will enter a research field like this, and bring out some important observation of research that is in other field don't know about. So in advancement of health, advancement is continuous. Then some people go into research, find new things, as in research and advancement. Biochemistry give insights. It gives you insight, and that insight can bring innovation into the world. That insight from a biochemistry background will give you an innovation. It will also bring innovation in medicine. You will see from insight of biochemistry, one can even produce a drug, all that innovation about biotechnology, also in different areas apart from medicine. The innovation it gives you, the insight from biochemistry will give you innovation that can be applied in so many places, not only medicine alone, and other fields. So I want you to just take the first few points I have mentioned to know that biochemistry is life. Molecular processes. Study life at molecular level. Thank you very much.